When you look up Valentine's Day, among the first results you see are articles from Britannica, Wikipedia, History.com, and a bunch of other sites that all say the same thing. It's the same thing that everyone thinks of when they think of Valentine's Day. As stated in the Britannica article, Valentine's Day is a holiday when lovers express their affection with greetings and gifts. What's interesting about this definition is that it uses the vague term lovers, which is usually interpreted as romantic partners, but these terms aren't necessarily synonymous. Although Valentine's Day is heavily associated with being in love, it didn't exactly start that way. The origins of the holiday aren't exactly clear, but it has been suggested that the holiday originated from the Roman festival of Lupercalia. This festival celebrated the coming of spring and included the pairing off of men and women by lottery. The Pope banned it at the end of the 5th century, and later it was replaced with St. Valentine's Day, which didn't become celebrated as a day of romance until the 14th century. Today, most people think of it as a day that can only be celebrated if you have a romantic partner, but when love is defined this way, it turns Valentine's Day into a day that is miserable for most people to celebrate. So what is love then, and why does it get its own holiday? Well, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, love is a feeling of strong or constant affection for a person, and a lot of people would agree with this definition. A survey of over 80 students at Newton South High School found that 60% say love is just a feeling. Catherine Wu took this definition even further with an article she posted to the blog of Harvard University. The article reveals that love, like all other feelings, is a combination of chemicals released by the brain, such as testosterone, dopamine, and serotonin. 30% of students surveyed agree with this idea, but it's really hard to understand love when it is described as just chemicals, so what does it actually feel like? The most popular answers in South's community are that love feels like affection, contentment, pleasure, and euphoria. 52% of students said that it's when you feel really connected to someone. 51% said you feel a pull in your chest, and 42% said that it's when your heart beats fast and you get excited. So love is clearly more than just chemicals, but why does it get its own holiday? There are plenty of other strong feelings that people have, but none are celebrated as widely as love is, so why is it so important? There are many ways to answer this question, one from an evolutionary perspective. Evolutionary psychology suggests that love might be a survival tool, that it might be a mechanism to promote the parental support that humans are so dependent on. From a biological perspective, love tends to be seen as a mammalian drive like hunger or thirst, and psychology views love as a cognitive and social phenomenon. When surveyed about the point of love, 47% of students said the point of love is to give life meaning. Although all of these ideas provide a unique perspective on love, none of them are the right idea. In fact, the second and third most popular responses to the question, "What is love?" were undefinable and complicated. Love is both of these things, but also none of these things. We can't really define love, and we shouldn't try to. It just is. The most important thing to remember this Valentine's Day is that love can be whatever you want it to be. So don't waste your time waiting for a special someone to celebrate with. Celebrate for yourself, with your family, or celebrate with your friends. This Valentine's Day, realize that everyone can find happiness, no matter how you define love.